What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy DJ King A1, and we here in the office. We here in the office, and your boy's a little upset, man. I'm not heated, but I'm upset because, and I'm gonna tell y'all right quick why I'm upset. Well, Nike, come on now, Nike, orange box, white, black, red. I've been dealing with Nike since the first ever Air Jordan 5, came out, and my uncle took me to VIP in Cleveland, Ohio, and got me my first ever pair of J's. I've been hooked. Now, they got a thing called Nike product testing, and I love it. I love the fact that you can get an opportunity to be a product tester, meaning you can have they clothes on, or shorts, or shoes of any kind. If you're a football player, cleats, or Major League Baseball cleats, and so on and so on. And my issue is, since I've been in 11th grade, I'm 35 now, but since the 11th grade, and I remember this clear as day. I remember watching the news with my parents, and they said Nike. That was Siri. I didn't say Siri, I said Nike, y'all, but Siri, she trips sometimes. So let me put my pad down. But I said, it said Nike, and then it said, for all you that's eager, Nike is going to start to do Nike product testing with people from around the United States. And I remember this because I'm talking about, soon as they said the big word Nike, I was glued. And my parents was like, "Oh, you looking at the news?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it say something about Nike." And vaguely, I remember they saying that, they're going to start doing Nike product testing for, in the United States. And they were saying that all you have to do is send a letter, what I'm saying? Or, if you could send an email, because email was just really starting to be popular around that time, what I'm saying? So they was like, send a letter or email, and you got to do your name, your address, your telephone number, your clothes size, meaning shirt, jeans, shorts, and shoes. And I remember I did it, everything right. What I'm saying? I wrote it down, and I remember writing it down, and I, got a stamp from my mother, mailed it, bam. And I remember getting a letter basically telling me, unfortunately, you're not, one of the ones that we're going to use as a product tester. Now, I've been doing this off and on since the 11th grade. You feel what I'm saying? And today, about maybe a week ago, I filled it out. And I sat back and I said, well, maybe this is my year. And I went on ahead. Everything is usual, the same. Nothing changes. Only thing that changed, the address, the shoe size, and the age. That's all. So I went on ahead, filled out the information, and the information ain't long. It's not like tiring long. It's not where it drag out long, but it's long enough to they can get to know you, the person. And I love that dealing with Nike. So Nike get a big thumbs up for that. But what Nike don't get a big thumbs up for is, like, when I got the letter, and I just received the letter. It's been maybe 20 minutes now. And, it was basically talking about the criteria and all this good stuff. And then you get to the bottom and it says, unfortunately, you know, basically I'm not picked. And the size that I'm wearing for shoes is not the size they're looking for. Well, I done it for clothes. Same thing. So my thing is Nike. And I pray and I wish and I hope someone from Nike looks at this and checks it out. Because my thing is this, Nike, what sizes are you looking for in clothes and then shoes. And what genre? Is you looking for baseball, football, basketball, racing? You know, what is you looking for? That's the thing that really frustrates me with Nike. Nike is one of the most dominating companies in the world. Because of Nike, you got men like me that still to this day go out and buy shoes that had that sport either Nike or Jordan, and is proud that I have that shoe because I say, yo, I got that shoe in my collection. You know what I'm saying? Nike is that product that, you know, it makes you feel some type of way. You know, when you put it on. Like now, other companies is trying to do that, but you gotta understand something. The originator is always gonna be better, and that's the thing that it kind of don't hurt, but it kind of feels like what is they looking for? So Nike, I wish y'all could tell us what is you looking for, because then it'll save me to wait till, because like I gotta wait 6 more months from now if I want to apply again. And that's one thing I never liked about, you know, Nike and their testings and the whole nine. Why do we have to wait till 6 months? I mean, 6 months ain't a long time, but 6 months is half of a freaking year. You know what I'm saying? Why couldn't it have been 2 months or 3 months that you can apply? You know, it's like, don't get me wrong. You know, Nike in my life is always going to be a cornerstone in my life, because Nike is what really started it all for me. Nike, the Air Jordans, and just, y'all got to understand something, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the Air Jordan back in the day when I was younger, and you seeing that beautiful, you know, red, and it got Nike and the Nike check, and then it got AIR, and it's like, you look at the bottom, and it's so clean and pristine, you feel what I'm saying? You got that Nike in black, like, that done it for me. And then the fact that they had 3M on the tongue, that put me where I needed to be. Like, to that day on, I said if I ever got money, or if I ever, you know, Christmas, birthdays, whatever, I was like, yo, I was like, my pops would ask me, what you want for your birthday? What you want for Christmas? Shoes. Yeah, I would want video games, but then I'm like, I want, oh man, the new Charles Barkley shoes, you know, the whole I'm not a role model, you know, I want those shoes. Or, oh man, the Jordan 5s is coming out, the Jordan 7s is coming out, I want those. So it's like, people, especially dealing with Nike, and right now I'm talking to Nike, I've been in the game with y'all for so long. It's so many people that's been in the game with y'all for so long. It's so many people that don't turn their back on Nike. It's not that I turn my back on Nike. It's just when you got 50 people wearing the same shoes, sometimes you need a little different flavor in your life. But where my heart is, where I'm always gonna be, is Nike. When I walk into a shoe store, I'm looking at the Nike Jordans. I'm looking at the Kyries, the Kobe's, the KD's. I'm looking at LeBron's, you know, and you know, on and on and on. And I'm focused, because my thing is, I see them. I see Reebok. I see New Balance. You know, I see Adidas, but Nike is what got me into this game of being a sneakerhead. So, and I may not have a lot of shoes, because the one thing I do is, you know, I give shoes away. If I know a kid needs some shoes, and you know they got holes in they, you know, in their shoes, and they out here going through it, and you know moms can't get him the newest J's, and if he got my size, hey man, look here, you can have mine. You know, it's like Nike is not just a company, it's a culture. Nike is a culture state, man. Nike is a revolution. Y'all are a revolution. Y'all are somebody that when people get up Saturdays and stand in brutal lines just to get one pair, just to sit back and say, I got that pair, man. I got it, man. I got that pair. It feels so good. You know, like unfortunately, I was that bunch that on Wednesdays cut school, and I'm talking about right after lunch, beeline to my cousins and them car, and we jet downtown Cleveland, Ohio, and we get them shoes, and we were standing crazy lines, and you know I'm too old for that, so I'm internet bound. But the point of the matter is that Nike, please let us know when it come to testing what you're looking for, because the feelings I get, I'm like, yo, it's gonna be this year. I'm gonna be a Nike product tester. I'm on, and then you get crumbled, and then it's like, what the, what? What are y'all looking for? What do y'all want? So Nike, just let your boy know, man, cause your boy is hurt right now. Yeah, I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I love Nike too much. Yeah, I love it. I love the culture. I love the game. I love the athletes that endorse the shoes and not just make the shoes cool, but when they get on that court, they play to the point that, you know, people will sit back and say, yo, I gotta get them Kyries. I gotta get them James, man. Gotta get them LeBrons, man. Them boys crazy that's on this feet. Like the advertising, that's the but the advertisement game is crazy. So Nike, what y'all gonna do? Let us know what size we need for Nike product testing. It's your boy DJ King A1, and I see y'all later, Nike.